This video covers 43 essential questions on getting ready to drive from the MTO Driver's Handbook. Watch until the end. Every question is important and can help you pass on your first try.
Question 1. Drivers who do not ensure there is a working seatbelt for every passenger can lose their license for A. At least 15 days. B. At least 30 days. C. At least 45 days. D. At least 60 days. The correct answer is B. At least 30 days. Explanation. Drivers who do not ensure there is a working seatbelt for every passenger can lose their license for at least 30 days. Question 2. Who will get a demerit point if one of the passengers, under 16 years, is caught without a seatbelt? A. That passenger. B. The driver. C. That passenger's parents. D. The vehicle's owner. The correct answer is B. The driver. Explanation. Drivers may be fined and receive demerit points if they fail to ensure that all passengers under 16 years of age are properly secured with a seatbelt, child car seat, or booster seat. Question 3. Which statement is true for a driver with a G1 license? A. They can only drive during daylight. B. They can only drive at night. C. They can only drive when there is no traffic. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. They can only drive during daylight. Explanation. G1 drivers can only drive during daylight. Question 4. Why should you not put more than one passenger into a seatbelt? A. They will fight with each other. B. It can cause serious injury or even death in a collision. C. The car will become overcrowded. D. Nothing will happen. The correct answer is B. It can cause serious injury or even death in a collision. Explanation. Children should start wearing a seatbelt when they meet any of the following conditions. 1. When they are able to wear a seatbelt properly. 2. When they turn 8 years old, or 3. When they weigh up to 36 kilograms and are up to 145 centimeters, 4 feet 9 inches, tall. Question 5. What is the purpose of an interior rearview mirror? A. To see the passengers in the rear seats. B. To see directly behind the car through the rear window. C. To see the right and left sides of the car. D. None of the above. The correct answer is B. To see directly behind the car through the rear window. Explanation. The interior rearview mirror is used to see directly behind the vehicle through the rear window. It helps drivers monitor the area behind them, especially when reversing or changing lanes. It does not show passengers or the sides of the car. Question 6. Before driving, you must be comfortable with A. Your physical, mental, and emotional state. B. Your vehicle. C. The conditions in which you will be driving. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation. Before driving, you must be comfortable with your physical, mental, and emotional state, your vehicle, and the conditions in which you will be driving. It's not preferable to drive if you have doubts about any of them. Question 7. Is the blind spot on all vehicles the same? A. Yes, it is the same for all. B. No, it is not the same and depends on the size of the vehicle. C. Larger vehicles do not have any blind spots. D. Smaller vehicle do not have any blind spots. The correct answer is B. No, it is not the same and depends on the size of the vehicle. Explanation. The size of blind spots can vary depending on the type and size of the vehicle. Larger vehicles, like trucks, tend to have larger blind spots, while smaller vehicles may have smaller ones. Always check over your shoulder to ensure there are no obstacles or vehicles in your blind spots before changing lanes or merging. Question 8. Through which mirror can the driver of vehicle AC vehicle be approaching from behind? A. Left side mirror. B. Right side mirror. C. Interior rearview mirror. D. Any of the above. The correct answer is C. Interior rearview mirror. Explanation. The driver of vehicle A would use the interior rearview mirror to see vehicle B approaching directly behind them. The interior rearview mirror is used to see directly behind the vehicle through the rear window, while the exterior mirrors, side mirrors, are used to view vehicles approaching from behind on the left and right sides. Question 9. Which vehicles can the driver of vehicle A see with the help of both the interior and exterior side rearview mirrors? A. Vehicles B, E, and F. B. Vehicles B, C, D, E, and F. C. Vehicles B, C, and F. D. Vehicles B, C, and D. The correct answer is D. Vehicles B, C, and D. Explanation. Using both the exterior mirrors and interior rearview mirror, the driver of vehicle A can see vehicles B, C, and D. The driver of vehicle A cannot see vehicles E and F, neither with the mirrors nor with their peripheral, side, vision. Vehicles E and F are in vehicle A's blind spots. The red shading shows the blind spots for driver A. Question 10. The lap belt should be worn over your A. Stomach. B. Hips. C. Chest. D. Thighs. The correct answer is B. Hips. Explanation. The lap belt should be worn low over the hips, not against the stomach. Question 11. You must use your low-beam headlights within meters of an oncoming vehicle. A. 30. B. 60. C. 150. D. 300. The correct answer is C. 150. Explanation. You must use your low-beam headlights within 150 meters of an oncoming vehicle. Question 12. What is the function of the seatbelt? A. To keep you straight while driving. B. To keep you calm during rush hours. C. To keep you in your seat during a collision. D. The seatbelt has no function. The correct answer is C. To keep you in your seat during a collision. Explanation. The seatbelt is a crucial safety feature designed to keep you securely in your seat during a collision. When snugly worn, it prevents injury by reducing the risk of being thrown forward or out of the vehicle. Question 13. You should sit high enough in the driver's seat to see A. The upcoming buildings. B. Over the steering wheel and hood. C. The horn. D. The speedometer. The correct answer is B. Over the steering wheel and hood. Explanation. When in the driver's seat, you should sit high enough to see over the steering wheel and hood. Question 14. Why should a driver use low-beam headlights when approaching oncoming vehicles? A. To minimize the glare of their headlights onto the other drivers. B. To save the vehicle's battery. C. To avoid disturbing the oncoming drivers. D. No particular reason. The correct answer is A. To minimize the glare of their headlights onto the other drivers. Explanation. Using low-beam headlights when approaching oncoming vehicles helps reduce glare, making it safer for other drivers by improving visibility without causing discomfort or temporary blindness. Question 15. How can seatbelts be beneficial in the event of a fire or if the car is sinking in water? A. They keep you secure in your seat, allowing you to safely exit the vehicle. B. They prevent you from leaving your seat, which could put you at greater risk. C. Both A and B. D. They eject you from the vehicle. The correct answer is A. They keep you secure in your seat, allowing you to safely exit the vehicle. Explanation. Seatbelts keep you safely secured in your seat during emergencies, such as a fire or when the car is sinking. This ensures you remain in control and can exit the vehicle safely. Question 16. Which of the following can impair your ability to drive? A. Sickness or injury. B. Raised BAC level. C. Drugs. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation. Factors like illness, injury, alcohol, and drugs can impair your judgment, reaction times, and focus, making it more dangerous to drive. Always be aware of how your condition or any substances may affect your ability to drive safely. Question 17. If your vehicle has an adjustable headrest, how high should it be? A. So that the back of your head is at the center of the headrest. B. So that the back of your head is above the headrest. C. So that the back of your head is below the headrest. D. There is no such use of a headrest. The correct answer is A. So that the back of your head is at the center of the headrest. Explanation. If your vehicle has an adjustable headrest, it should be at the right height. The back of your head should be directly in front of the middle of the headrest to protect you in a collision. Question 18. What is the safest place for a child under the age of 13? A. A car seat. B. A booster seat. C. Both A and B. D. The back seat. The correct answer is D. The back seat. Explanation. For children under the age of 13, the safest place to sit is typically in the back seat. Question 19. Which vehicles are in the blind spot of vehicle A? A. Vehicles B, C, and D. B. Vehicles E and F. C. Vehicles B, E, and F. D. None of the vehicles are in vehicle A's blind spot. The correct answer is B. Vehicles E and F. Explanation. Using both the exterior mirrors and interior rearview mirrors, the driver of vehicle A can see vehicles B, C, and D. The driver of vehicle A cannot see vehicles E and F. neither with the mirrors nor with their peripheral, side, vision. Vehicles E and F are in Vehicle A's blind spots. The red shading shows the blind spots for driver A. Question 20. You must use your low-beam headlights within meters when following a vehicle. A. 30. B. 60. C. 120. D. 240. The correct answer is B. 60. Explanation. You must use your low-beam headlights within 60 meters when following a vehicle. Question 21. Who is responsible for ensuring that passengers under 16 years old are properly buckled up with seat belts, child car seats, or booster seats? A. The passenger. B. The driver. C. The person accompanying the passenger. D. The government. The correct answer is B. The driver. Explanation. The driver is responsible for making sure that all passengers under 16 years old are properly secured in the appropriate safety restraints, such as seat belts, child car seats, or booster seats, before the vehicle starts moving. Question 22. Before you drive any vehicle, you should A. Know where all the controls and instruments in your vehicle are and what they do. B. Check all warning lights to see if they stay on after you drive. C. Learn to operate controls and instruments in your vehicle without having to look at the instructions. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation. Before you drive any vehicle, you should 1. Know where all the controls and instruments are and what they do. 2. Make sure all warning lights and gauges work. 3. Watch for a warning light that stays on after you drive away. It could mean a serious problem with your vehicle. 4. Get to know the controls well enough to turn on wipers and washers, headlights, high beams, heater, and defroster without having to look. Question 23. Where are the most common blind spots located in vehicles? A. Blind spots are typically located to the back left and back right of the vehicle. B. Blind spots are typically located to the front left and back left of the vehicle. C. Blind spots are typically located to the front right and back right of the vehicle. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. Blind spots are typically located to the back left and back right of the vehicle. Explanation. Blind spots in most vehicles are to the back left and back right of the vehicle. Question 24. Headlights are required to be turned on when you need to clearly see people or vehicles that are less than away. A. 150 meters. B. 200 meters. C. 100 meters. D. 70 meters. The correct answer is A. 150 meters. Explanation. Headlights are required when you need to see people or vehicles that are less than 150 meters away. This ensures you can clearly spot obstacles or other road users in low visibility conditions. Question 25. How should children be seated in the car? A. Wearing seat belts. B. In a child car seat. C. With another person to protect them. D. Both A and B. The correct answer is D. Both A and B. Explanation. To be safely protected in a vehicle, Children must be properly secured in a child car seat, booster seat, or seatbelt, depending on their height, weight, and/or age. Research shows that a correctly used child car seat can reduce the likelihood of injury or death by 75%. Question 26. Using the left exterior mirror, which vehicle can the driver of vehicle A see? A. Vehicle B. B. Vehicle C. C. Both vehicle C and vehicle D. D. They can't see any vehicle with the left exterior mirror. The correct answer is B. Vehicle C. Explanation. Using the left exterior mirror, the driver of vehicle A can see vehicle C. Question 27. Why should you use your head restraint correctly and keep it in the proper position? A. Because it allows you to see around the car. B. Because it significantly reduces the risk of injuries in collisions and sudden vehicle movements. C. Because it helps you reach the pedals easily. D. Both A and C. The correct answer is B. Because it significantly reduces the risk of injuries in collisions and sudden vehicle movements. Explanation. Head restraints in the proper position greatly reduce the risk of injuries due to collisions and sudden vehicle movements. Question 28. When should children start wearing a seatbelt? A. When they turn 8 years old. B. When they weigh up to 36 kilograms and are up to 145 centimeters, 4 feet 9 inches, tall. C. When they are able to wear a seatbelt properly. D. All of above. The correct answer is D. All of above. Explanation. Children should start wearing a seatbelt when they meet any of the following conditions. 1. When they are able to wear a seatbelt properly. 2. When they turn 8 years old, or 3. When they weigh up to 36 kilograms and are up to 145 centimeters, 4 feet 9 inches, tall. Question 29. The windows of your vehicle. A. Must be coated with a material that blocks the outside view. B. It must be coated in a way that prevents others from seeing inside the car. C. It must not be coated with any material that blocks both the inside and outside view. D. None of these. The correct answer is C. Must not be coated with any material that blocks both the inside and outside view. Explanation. The windows of your vehicle must not be coated with any material that obstructs your ability to see out in any direction. Additionally, the windshield and front door windows should not be coated in a way that prevents others from seeing inside the vehicle. Question 30. A Level 1 G1 driver's accompanying driver must have at least years of driving experience. A. 2 years. B. 4 years. C. 6 years. D. No experience. The correct answer is B. 4 years. Explanation. Level 1 G1 drivers are only allowed to have their accompanying driver as a front seat passenger. The accompanying driver must have a valid Class G or higher license, at least 4 years of driving experience, and a blood alcohol level of less than 0.05%. Question 31. What is the function of booster seats? A. To help children sit at the correct height so the adult seatbelt fits properly. B. To provide extra cushioning for the child during travel. C. To prevent children from moving too much in their seat. D. To ensure the child is comfortable in the seat. The correct answer is A. To help children sit at the correct height so the adult seatbelt fits properly. Explanation. A booster seat helps raise a child to the correct height so that the vehicle's adult seatbelt fits properly over the child's body, especially across the shoulder and lap. Question 32. How can you minimize blind spots? A. By driving more carefully. B. By adjusting the exterior rearview mirrors. C. By adjusting the interior rearview mirrors. D. Both B and C. The correct answer is D. Both B and C. Explanation. Adjust your interior and exterior rearview mirrors properly to minimize any blind spots. Question 33. What does a seatbelt help prevent? A. Head injuries. B. Being thrown out of the vehicle during a collision. C. Collision of passengers with each other in the car. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation. Seatbelts are designed to 1. Prevent head injuries by keeping you securely in place. 2. Prevent ejection from the vehicle during a collision. 3. Reduce the risk of passengers colliding with each other inside the vehicle during sudden stops or crashes. Question 34. What does proactive driving include? A. Watching your surroundings. B. Anticipating potential hazards. C. Taking actions to reduce risks. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation. Proactive driving is all about staying alert and prepared to handle any situation on the road. It involves observing your surroundings, identifying potential risks, and acting in advance to avoid accidents. Question 35. What will happen if you drive when tired? A. You will drive more cautiously. B. You might fall asleep while driving. C. You will become more alert to hazards. D. You will drive at a slower speed. The correct answer is B. You might fall asleep while driving. Explanation. Don't drive when you are tired. You might fall asleep at the wheel, risking the lives of others on the road. Question 36. Why are children's seats or booster seats best installed in the rear-facing seats? A. If the airbag inflates, it could seriously injure the child. B. Children might distract the driver. C. There isn't enough space in the front seats for a booster seat. D. There is no specific reason. The correct answer is A. If the airbag inflates, it could seriously injure the child. Explanation. A rear-facing child car seat is always best installed in the back seat. Never put a rear-facing child car seat in a seating position with an active airbag. If the airbag inflates, it could seriously injure the child. Question 37. What should you do every time you drive a vehicle equipped with seatbelts? A. Buckle up yourself with a seatbelt. B. Avoid using a seatbelt if it feels uncomfortable. C. Ensure all passengers are buckled up in their own seatbelts. D. Both A and C. The correct answer is D. Both A and C. Explanation. Always ensure your own safety by buckling up first, and make sure all passengers are properly secured in their seatbelts before starting your drive. Question 38. What is the weight limit for infants who should be buckled up in a rear-facing child seat or booster seat? A. 9 kilograms. B. 10 kilograms. C. 12 kilograms. D. 15 kilograms. The correct answer is A. 9 kilograms. Explanation. Infants who weigh less than 9 kilograms, 20 pounds, must be buckled into a rear-facing child car seat attached to the vehicle by a seatbelt or the UAS strap. Question 39. How can you check the blind spots if the side rear-view mirrors show only narrow angles of view? A. Asking the person sitting behind you. B. Doing a shoulder check by turning your head. C. Moving the head out of the window to check the blind spots. D. There is no way, you have to take the risk. The correct answer is B. Doing a shoulder check by turning your head. Explanation. Your side rear-view mirrors show only narrow angles of view. You must turn your head to do shoulder checks to make sure there is nothing in your blind spots. Question 40. How should you adjust the driver's seat before driving? A. So that you can see clearly over the steering wheel. B. So that the steering wheel doesn't obstruct your view of the instrument panel. C. So that you can comfortably press the pedals to the floor. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation. Before driving, adjust your seat and seat back so that 1. You can see over the steering wheel. 2. The steering wheel does not block your view of the instrument panel. 3. You can easily push the pedals to the floor. Question 41. Your vehicle must have red rear lights that can be seen from away. A. 70 meters. B. 100 meters. C. 150 meters. D. 200 meters. The correct answer is C. 150 meters. Explanation. You must also have red rear lights that can be seen 150 meters away and a white light lighting the rear license plate when headlights are on. Question 42. Your vehicle's headlights must shine a white light that can be seen at least in front. A. 70 meters. B. 100 meters. C. 150 meters. D. 200 meters. The correct answer is C. 150 meters. Explanation. Your vehicle's headlights must shine a white light that can be seen at least 150 meters in front and is strong enough to light up objects 110 meters away. Question 43. The driver should be able to see the ground in front of the vehicle. A. 3 meters. B. 4 meters. C. 5 meters. D. 6 meters. The correct answer is B. 4 meters. Explanation. The driver should be able to see at least 4 meters in front of the vehicle to ensure they can react to potential hazards.